Welcome to Huntsville, Texas, and Elliott T. Bowers Stadium, home to the Bearcats of Sam Houston State, who have built a rich winning legacy and one that they hope follows them to the upper reaches of college football. The Bearcats will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score! Touchdown, Sam Houston! Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They're just about to boot it away full of energy after housing that last kickoff. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. So the New Mexico State Aggies offense will get the first possession of the game. And it won't be easy to throw the ball down the field today, David, because both of these teams have lockdown corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking cornerbacks that really can play man-to-man and lock down the best guys on the other side.
Yeah, if I'm a quarterback in this game, I'm taking a calculated risk if I'm thrown towards one of these two dudes because you're just asking to get picked off.
Looking to throw, it's Webster. Coming after him, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create a turnover.
That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense to start a drive first and goal. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnover.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
You see these windows, they're getting smaller and smaller to throw into. Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a hand in there, knocking that ball.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that will cause for you to be a little bit conservative, but keep doing you. Put that behind. It's one mistake, Jesse. Move on.
I've always been a fan of getting that guy who fumbled it, the ball back early. You got to let that guy turn the page. They need him to make plays if they're going to win this game.
Dude, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense grabs it, and they're taking it the other way. Touchdown, Sam Houston! Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. And the extra point makes it 28-0. They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover.
New Mexico State.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's for...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats. Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
35, New Mexico State, 0.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it just in the nick of time. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here we go. To the air, it's Webster. Nowhere to go, and now the ball's out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And not much else could go wrong. A defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. The defense comes up with the fumble and takes it to the house.
The old scoop and score. Create the fumble, pick that puppy up, take it to the house. Great job by the defense, not only forcing the turnover, but getting points out of it.
They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, the running back has it. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Now on the return. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Unleashes one deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And he grabs it at the 15. Touchdown, Bearcats! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Yeah, And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Sam Houston! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
What a day, his third rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that, and they'll bring it out to the 25. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. And the quick shuffle pass. They'll go with a quick touch pass. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. To the air, it's Webster. They've got the play bottled up, fumble, it's out! And the ball will trickle across the sidelines out of bounds, and that'll do it here in the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Huntsville. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
The Bearcats will kick it off to start the second half. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Nothing went right in that first half in the first order of business here. The ball is out behind the line. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. A huge opportunity, guys, for this offense to take over after the fumble recovery and start first and goal.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down.
Touchdown, Bearcats! And the punishment has been extended. They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
New Mexico State, 0.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the eight ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, Katie bar the door, let's rush the passer.
Touchdown, Bearcats! And the stomping has commenced. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and right.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job, you got points, now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point.
Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. 1st down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Gonna take a shot. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Offensive players know where the ball is going. Defensive players don't. Great job by the DB adjusting to the football, seeing it, playing the wide receiver, and making sure he can't catch the football.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
Oh, look out! And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. And the Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's David. Touchdown, Sam Houston! And the route is on. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Handoff to the lone back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Makes a move. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's looking to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with... Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He caught it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total. Why not double the try total and go for 2? The give. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Now this offense is back on the field. He'll start this drive firing. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. A loose football in the end zone, and the defense there to pounce on it for 6. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Bearcats. And the beatdown has ensued. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0. Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Forced out of the pocket. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that. But they... Ball in the air, intercepted! He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Line gets set, first down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Breaks the tackle. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Touchdown, Bearcats! And the pummeling has started. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen.
And now they've lost the ball here. That's going to be a safety. The offense is back on top of it. This is bad, but it could have been worse. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20. Nestles it in at the 35.
Returner brings it out to the 40. And your Sam Houston State Bearcats will take over.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. He'll come out throwing on first down. Gonna let it fly. And he's got it at the 20. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left. Touchdown, Sam Houston! And the punishment has been extended. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock, and made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Worked on the touchdown, might as well do the same thing on the 2-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here we go, final play of the game right here. He's gonna pass. He wants a big play here late. Goes right through his hands, falls to the ground, and they have also dropped this game as the clock strikes 0. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better, they go out, they take the figurative slap in the eye.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could